73 finished. Right now, the garage isn't big enough style. We go in through the living room, kitchen, and I'll bring in, I got 2 little pups. They're just gonna run out and lick you to death. But that'll go into our apartment. Our shop bath is right there with the laundry room, and it's 2 guest baths. My idea is to build a shop when we're working on somebody's car. They didn't quite get through, crash in the room, get back next day, finish up. And so I kind of was creating this to be my living room. So we're actually working on the granite for the tops right here to make this a little mini outdoor kitchen to where people can come over and hang out, work on their cars. We can have dinner, hang out, take a rest. Over there is the tools for like the mechanic tools. I'm building an office upstairs, a movie room over there. That downstairs room where that flag is going to be the mechanical room, and then inside that room there's going to be the tool room for general tools. So I've been collecting jukeboxes and video games. I got about 2 more video games coming, but that's kind of, I'm trying to make it to where it's just like hang out. My next phase is working on an outdoor kitchen and a pool right here before we later build a house back on the back there. But I'll take you inside, let you see the apartment. Watch out for my liquors.
Oh, man.
Excuse the mess. This is where me and my wife just hang out. It's basically just me and her. Kitchen. Did all the work ourselves. But this is kind of where we roll. Quarantine life. Do our bills right here. Just hang out right here. Hey, stop. Okay. So that's Mopar, and that's Cam. My killer dogs, and this is our bedroom, which is a mess. But you see, just
another
kitchen,
car collection.
Bath, 100%. There's some of my car collection.
Big dog guy, Mopar.
Mopar.
Where's that, huh? Mopar, no car.
So, I don't know if you noticed the tarp out there.
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
That's a 73 Challenger. I'm working with a guy now, fixing to get it in there and start doing the metal work because it's rusted pretty bad. And then I got the old Charger, the Ram Charger out there. I got to get it. We're about $1,000 from getting it running, and then I bought this truck for $750. It needs a transmission.
That's still a good buy.
But yeah, we go upstairs. I'll show you the bathroom. So basically what I was trying to do was create something that we could just hang out, work on cars. So I like to do, say if you wanted to come over and you wanted to lower your car, come over, just do a mod day and come over and work on your car. Bedroom number 1. More cars.
Board game.
Board games, car. That's all them boxes are full of Hot Wheels and cars up there.
How ranging how far back?
Sir?
Like how far back do the
probably just the last 6 years.
Oh, okay. I feel you have some old one, it might be worth something.
No, but my buddy Paul has them from the last 30 years. And just another bedroom. This is gonna be, I'm gonna start doing decals and stuff. I got the printer and all that.
Yeah.
Printing decals and things like that.
That's where it's at nowadays.
That's what that room is gonna be. So, but when we do, every year we do a club Christmas party here. So I've had about 100 people here for a party. We pull the cars out. And you may have seen some of the pictures. We'll set up here and kind of microphone and all, and kind of sit up here and we do games and stuff and set up, and it's enjoyable because you can kind of hang out. But this is we just finishing the walls, so I'm rehanging all my signs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Where'd you get all the plates from?
So a lot of them I collected just from random people who's getting rid of plates and
Yeah.
stuff, and then we'd go to like flea market stuff and we'd buy some. I was on one Saturday morning, a guy posted, I got a bunch of Texas plates for sale for $60. So I was like, All right, how many you got? He goes, I don't know, probably about 100. So he said, I said, I'm interested. Where you have? He's like, independent. So I went and met him at the Piggly Wiggly, and he had me these 2 boxes.
Yeah.
He said, they're about 100 plate. I said, no, that's $60. A lot cheaper. They're $10, $20 a piece if you're buying them individually.
Right.
So I said, why are you selling them? He said, I just want some beer money for the day. So I was like, okay. I got home. I ended up counting. There was ended up being 280 of them. So he didn't even know I mean. So I did that. So I just got started, and then all the license plates over the license plates is places that we travel. So what we do is when we go out of town or vacation, I buy a plate of some sort. That's why I got like Cuba and the Arizona. I've got the Grand Canyon, Miami. So what we do is when we travel around, we buy plates, and then I use those to kind of hang over the other ones. That's the idea. And then my ideas for these 2 things right here is to somebody to paint graffiti on it. And then I was gonna run a track light around it to light up the graffiti on the walls. That was my plan. It's still working. Still looking for somebody to help me paint the graffiti because I can't paint.
You might want to look into what's called those guys who did. Well, they commissioned several artists. The Louisiana Public Art Museum down in Baton Rouge. They commissioned several artists from different places, and they did graffiti on outside of different buildings around that whole area. So you might want to go on their website to see who those artists are. Michael, you get in touch with them.
So the cars, that's a 1970 Cuda. It was actually a 1974 that restored it back to look like a 1970. Guy out of Minnesota. His name was Sheldon. He built the car to race for his wife.
Yeah.
I think his time was like a 13.4 or something like that. It's a 318 with a stroked out to I think 60 over. So he said it was kind of close to about a 340 or so. But he built the car, and then the story goes is he was building a Charger. He needed an original 426 Hemi, and a guy in Houston had a 426 Hemi that was sitting in the shop. So he traded the car for the 426 Hemi, and because he needed one, and the guy that had the car already had a Cuda, and he just wanted to sell it. So I was on internet scrolling through one of these Facebook sites, and the guy asked, said, "Hey, anybody got any Cudas around 25,000?" And this picture popped up in the comments. So, and another picture popped up, and the lady was, I think, over towards the East Coast that was interested in things. She said, "Look, I'm gonna go look at this other one. I'm not interested in this one." So she said that. I messaged this guy and said, "Hey, I'm interested in it." Long story short, he was going to. I was supposed to go to Houston to go look at it. He changed his mind. Was going to trade it for a 7-second Mustang, and was headed to Tennessee with it. And I convinced him to stop, and we negotiated for $30,000 cash, and he never made it to Tennessee. So he had to call the guy in Tennessee and say, "Hey, I'm not coming." That guy was that upset. So if this guy ever sees that, that's the car that he would have got. Well worth it because it's going to look like it's going to cost me $50,000 just to try to get that one to that shape, you know. So I know I have all the receipts from the build. I've got over $20,000 in receipts alone on the parts and pieces that he bought, and he said he had over 4,000 hours in it. So I know if you equivalent that to time, that's a ton of money. I mean, it cost him a ton. So that's my wife's car. She claimed it. It's hers.
What she claims she get.
Yep. So other than that, I have a slight transmission leak because the transmission went out in it. I bought a manual 3-speed automatic that you have to shift out, and when I put it in, it just keeps leaking. So I got the other 904 over there. I'm gonna rebuild it and put it back in it just because, and then have that one rebuilt again. It's not really working right. That's the 2016 Hellcat that obviously a lot of people know what those are, but when I was trying to buy a 2015, it was a B5 Blue, and I was at the dealer, and somebody in the other room paid cash for it while I was doing the negotiations in the other room. So they let me order. That's back when you had to get allocations from the dealers to get an order. So it was 2015, and they said, we'll give you the option to order one. So when I went to order a Go Mango, but the option for the Go Mango wasn't gonna be till March. And this was November, so Plum Crazy was the other color that I wanted, and they had to, so I opted to do that. This car has just been my fun car, just my play toy for that. I had no intentions of going any further than that until they said they was announcing the Demon. So decided I wanted to order one of those. So when I went to the dealer to order that, we walked a lot because I was undecided what color still. I walked a lot, we looked at every color in the lot and decided, let's go with silver. It's old school muscle, let's just go with billet silver. And when I ordered the billet silver, they didn't have an option. And here's the Demon crate.
Yeah, Demon crate.
So they didn't have an option for any other color seats but black. So when about, I think 4 months in, I got an email saying there was like a 5-day window that you can change the color seats. And we changed it to the demonic red, which is, I love the color on the billet silver.
Yeah.
It's but you've seen the car, you've seen it in person, you know. Just love the car. It's just a great car. It does do 9 seconds, so proven that.
That's what he was telling you. First time he lifted up, you thought you hit the brakes on.
Yeah, so I literally went to the track. It's got full interior, had everything in the car just like I bought. I wanted to get in the 9 seconds on the factory setup tire. Everything factory, just like I bought it. And I got to a 10.048, was the fastest run I could get with I changed over to B-locks and started running 9s. It just the difference in the tires. B-locks with Hoosiers on it, and it just started running 9s. And the car has a memory, so it actually learns your driving. As you drive it, the more you drive it, the better it is. So, and that's on a 100 octane, which is...
That's the hours about to ask you was it on the 93 or the 100.
Yeah, so the fastest run I got on the 93, which is the original tune, was a 10.2 on the factory 808 tune with regular 93 pump gas. I went to the 100 octane and the Hoosiers with the beadlocks, and that's when I started running into the 9s. So it's cars, I've been to track events where all Demons are there, and I've actually witnessed cars running 9.5s, straight, no tunes, straight cars, just a little weight reduction, pulling the seat out, the back seat, you know, taking the fluid out of the...
Yeah. I remember when they first came out, people were kind of having trouble getting, you know...
Yes.
But, you know, it took some seat time on it.
Everybody was trying to do it on so if you take the original street Nittos off of this thing and put beadlocks, lighter rims, lighter tires, then the 9s are really obtainable, and the record is can be beatable. But the 1-seat cars seem to be the fastest of the cars, the original 1-seat cars. So great car, I love it. I mean, it does exactly what it was built to do. And you can put a $100 bill on the dashboard and you ain't gonna reach up and grab it, I can promise you. It may come to you, but you're not gonna grab it.
You know you got to pop the hood on that on the Hellcat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for you.
Steve never saw it.
Have you ever seen it in person?
No, I never saw the Hellcat in person. I saw it in the pictures. That's it.
So I'm currently having battery running out all the time because I've got so many LED lights on it.
Yeah.
I have like 3 different brands, and it just keeps running my battery down. So currently I'm hooking them off, and I'm working on a main master switch so I can just kill the power thing. And I'm working on a lighted splitter, downforce solutions, and some other little new lighted features. It's fixing to get an upgrade.
Who painted that?
So, A guy named Preston. He's a cartoonist. He actually does some video for Netflix. He's doing a series of some kind, and I got the book in there where he did.
Yeah.
But, so there's a performance paints. I can't remember his name. Anyway, Scott Murphy, he's a painter friend of mine that lives in Mandeville. He has a shop in Mandeville in the Beat area. And
We were just over there the other day.
he color matched all my plastics because I wanted all color match instead of being black. And he was doing some artwork on a motorcycle there, so I brought the stuff and he did the airbrushing on that, and he did the back. He did the back bumpers, and then he did the trunk lid. So my idea was, so I've got I'm still keeping the Joker theme, but I got new stuff that I'm changing too. You know, we're taking out the speaker box. I'm gonna change it all up. So my idea is to get it a little different. More of the theme of the, I see if that, I think I'll note that. More of the theme of the wind restrictor.
You got a Joker doll too?
Yeah, 2 of them. So more of the theme of the restrictor, or the, I want to take the whole car and do the theme of the Joker as the character, not the person. So I want all the characters, all the people, is what my idea is to change, get the car, and I'm not much of the cartoonist type. I wanted more of the real movie characters.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Cause I just posted something the other day. It had like all the Jokers on there from like the original, even the cartoons, the animated, even had the Lego one on there. It was like 30 different Jokers or something like that.
Talking about what's his face in New Orleans?
Oh no, it was a post on my Facebook.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have to try to save. I'll share some more stuff. I have to try to save it and send it to you.
Yeah. So this is so we're fixing to do a few little changes on that because we've got some new rims I'm working on, and talking to another airbrush artist to really. I've finally committed to lose. So when I actually created this decal. When I first got the car, I wanted something different. Everybody was putting the big Hellcat heads on the side, and I wanted something different.
Yeah.
So I got with a company out of Mandeville, and I told them, I said, all right, I want the Hellcat, but I want something. And we kept going through like smoke, and we ended up doing this more tribal kind of look instead, because I wanted something different. And I've seen other people try to copy it in different ways. It's not the same. So that was my unique, and I didn't really want to lose it because nobody has it.
Right.
So, but I decided to go ahead and commit to the full Joker theme. So I'm working on the new stuff to go ahead and lose the Hellcat side. So I may take that and put it on the